Celebrity Cruises offers multiple types of staterooms on their ships, and their suites, the most luxurious accommodations, are part of what they call the Retreat, an all-inclusive experience offering exclusive dining, lounge areas, attendance, and so much more. I'm Bill from cruisehabit.com, and recently we cruised the Retreat on Celebrity Edge, so we thought we'd share our experience and the Retreat with you. Now, a little background. We cruise multiple times a year, and usually it's in a standard veranda stateroom, not a suite. In fact, we've never sailed in a suite on Celebrity Cruises. Recently, however, Celebrity was kind enough to invite us to enjoy a suite and the Retreat on the very first cruise to sail out of the US in over 15 months on Celebrity Edge. While their experience was on Edge and the suite designs vary by ship, the Retreat is available on all Celebrity ships that have undergone Celebrity Revolution, which is their $500 million fleet revitalization project. There are 6 types of suites on Celebrity Edge series ships, and the majority of them are sky suites. These range in size from 302 to 319 square feet of interior space, with verandas from 79 to 163 square feet, depending on the exact room. When I approached my stateroom on embarkation day, the first thing I noticed was the door. It was wider than a regular stateroom. That may seem silly, but it stood out to me. Entering, there's a large closet and then a door to the bathroom, which may be one of the major highlights of this particular suite. There's also a second door that opens to a smaller storage closet with shelves, drawers, and a safe. The main room has a king-size bed, nightstands, and a sofa, which pulls out and can accommodate 2 additional guests, as well as a large coffee table. The decor is all contemporary and matches the feel of the ship nicely. There's even a little plant on the coffee table. Again, something that may seem silly, but I don't think I've ever had a live plant in a ship stateroom before, so I thought it was neat. Off to the side, there's a large dresser, a mini fridge, and a pull-out desk/vanity. This pull-out unit is really cool, because when not in use, you can tuck it away to allow for more open space, as well as use of the full-length mirror that's in front of it. And this feature exists in almost all accommodations on Edge series ships, not just the suites. The veranda is pretty large and has 2 comfortable chairs. I was a little surprised there wasn't a lounger out there, but the Retreat Sundeck fits the bill just fine, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. Now, I'm not a morning person, so one feature I love is that the curtains across this massive window are electric and can be controlled not just from the touchscreen on the wall, which also controls your lights and air conditioning, but from your phone as well. This means I can wake up in the morning and within seconds, the Celebrity app will have me gazing out into the port or sea or I guess maybe another ship depending on how you're docked, but either way, you get some natural light and usually pretty great views. The bathroom of the Sky Suite is honestly larger than the master bathroom at my home and takes up around a third of the entire suite. It has a large shower and tub combo with a glass door, a double sink, and plenty of drawers and shelves. There's even a separate vanity with makeup mirror, lighting, and a seat. The toilet has its own room behind a frosted door. Now, one very cool part, which is available in category S1 and S2 Sky Suites, is that the mirror above the double sink opens. Just slide it into the wall on each side and there's a clear window looking out over the bed and across the room. This means while brushing your teeth or even taking a morning shower, you can look right out through the large sliding glass doors to the veranda. It's a really nice touch. The Retreat offers more than just a big room. Celebrity's always included fares already include drinks, Wi-Fi, and tips, which we love. But in the Retreat, that's up to premium drinks, streaming Wi-Fi, plus, depending on the voyage length, you'll get a significant amount of onboard credit for shore excursions, shopping, specialty dining, and more. If you're booked into some of the higher-end suites in the Retreat, your fare also includes specialty dining. Now, while in the Retreat, you'll not just have a stateroom attendant, but also a personal Retreat host. This host, which I think most lines would refer to as a butler, can help you with unpacking, making spa or excursion reservations, facilitate in-room dining, taking care of shining your shoes, you name it. We hosted a small get-together in our suite, and my personal Retreat host, Rudy, brought us cheese plates, fruit, champagne, and glasses. You'll also have a variety of pillows to make sure you're sleeping comfortably, extra large and soft towels, daily canapes, and other small touches like binoculars, umbrellas for use during your cruise, and other accessories. The perks continue outside of the room as well. On evening chic nights, that's what Celebrity refers to as formal nights, you'll have reserved seating in the theater. When going ashore, you can skip the lines and jump on the first available tender or edge lounge, and in fact, this priority access actually starts before your cruise with a dedicated lounge in the embarkation terminal, though you'll not likely wait there very long since retreat guests get priority embarkation as well. Available 24 hours a day, the Retreat Lounge is a really pretty space with floor-to-ceiling windows and staff that can get you drinks or help with any requests you might have. You can come in here and relax with a cocktail before a show, enjoy afternoon tea service, or just get a snack. If you're just passing through, there are even refrigerators stocked with beer, soda, and other drinks, plus an espresso machine. Just grab what you want, or if you have a seat, they'll take care of it for you. There's also an outdoor seating area which is wildly peaceful with great views, and we found ourselves doing some work here during the day. Just upstairs from the Retreat Lounge is the Retreat Sundeck. This area, also exclusively available to suite guests, has chairs, sofas, loungers, even day beds. It's divided into two sections, sort of, with the forward area also featuring a pool that has chairs hanging out above like a splash area. It's really pretty, a hot tub, and even more spectacular views, and the Retreat Sundeck Bar. This bar has some signature cocktails that are only available here. My personal favorite was the Honeycomb Gold Rush. I'm not a big mixed drink person, but it was really well balanced, refreshing, and yet still strong. This drink, by the way, you can get elsewhere. You'll see it on the menu, and you should absolutely try it on Edge or other ships, but some of the ingredients are of a higher quality at the Retreat. They even include part of an actual honeycomb. You can order from a small menu of items as well in case you get hungry and you want something more substantial than the canapes available just below in the lounge. I think technically that menu is really just for the Retreat Sundeck Bar, but if you were to ask for any of those things anywhere in the Retreat, it would be fine. I saw some people having a burger, for example, in the Retreat Lounge. Celebrity Cruises already has outstanding dining options, especially on Edge Series ships, in my opinion, with a multitude of quality complimentary restaurants. Retreat guests get another option though, and it's called Luminae. This restaurant is private just for those suite guests and serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner each and every day with unique decor, lovely views, and service that's taken to another level. The menu changes daily, and one section of the dinner menu has signature dishes from Michelin star chef Daniel Boulud. We had several meals here, and the food was excellent, but it was the personal service that really stood out for us. It's also worth mentioning that the breakfast in Luminae was, to us, a big step up from what we often find on cruise ships of any brand. Anytime we cruise on a ship that's new to us, we tend to feel like we just got good at cruising on that ship when the cruise ends, finding all the things we really enjoyed doing. And this goes for the Retreat as well. Except for the small gathering in our room, we didn't do much to take advantage of our personal Retreat host, the Retreat concierge team, nor did we spend much time in the lounge. Should we do this again sometime soon, and I hope we do, we'd likely take more advantage of these things. Still, it may be that the way that we cruise, we'll end up enjoying the spaces more than the services, but others may cruise differently. One of those spaces that we enjoyed the most was the Retreat Sundeck, though I did find myself wishing there was a little more shade sometimes, and perhaps a larger pool. The great news here is that on Celebrity Beyond, the third Edge Series ship coming out in 2022, the Retreat Sundeck is going to be much larger and span 2 decks. In fact, we did a whole video showing just some of the new things coming to Beyond next year, so check the link in the description below for that. Still, I never had any trouble finding a great place to relax out on deck, and the moment I sat down, it seemed that someone was ready to help if I needed a drink, a snack, a cold towel, or anything else. I should also mention that if you're booking a suite on Celebrity, especially to enjoy the Retreat, you'll find that at least on Edge Series, the exclusive Retreat areas are all located at the forward end of the ship. That's the front. So, if the type of suite you want, at the price you're comfortable with, is available forward, that's the way to go. So how do we like the Retreat experience? Well, the only downside is that it may have ruined us for future cruises. The standard accommodations on Celebrity Edge are very nice and spacious, in fact some of the most spacious on any large ship. But this really made us consider splurging on a suite in the future, something we'd honestly not considered up to this point. As we did this, we realized that for some, the net cost of the upgrade may be less than you'd expect. Why? Well, if you're already planning on upgrading your drink package and Wi-Fi, when you add in those costs, as well as the onboard credit you'll get by booking into the retreat, there's about $1,000 built-in value for a party of 2 on a 7-night sailing. This may be even more pronounced in higher-end suites, which include specialty dining as well. In other words, do the math and don't dismiss the additional cost, as there is a lot of value added in the retreat beyond just the fantastic spaces, services, and amenities which we hope to enjoy again soon. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe down below. For more cruise information, news, and tips, check out cruisehabit.com, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook.